Welcome everybody to look at the second film in the directed by David Lean Volume 1 box set from Imprint via Australia, and it is 1944's This Happy Breed. So this is a drama clocking in at 111 minutes long. Stars Robert Newton, who is also in Obsession, Odd Man Out and Kiss the Blood Off My Hands, Celia Johnson, who was in the previous film in this box set, In Which We Serve, Alison Leggett, who was in Never Take Sweets from a Stranger, which is a fantastic film if you've not seen that so far, and The Day of the Triffids. Also stars Stanley Holloway, who was in The Lavender Hill Mob and Passport to Pimlico, and finally John Mills, who was also in the previous film in this box set, In Which We Serve. So in 1919, Frank Gibbons returns home from army duty and moves into a middle-class row house in the suburbs, bringing with him wife Ethel, carping mother-in-law Mrs. Flint, sister-in-law Sylvia, and 3 children. Years pass with the daily routine of family infighting and reconciliation, occasionally broken by a strike or a festival, and even another world war. As this is set in post-World War One Britain, and slowly leads up to big events like the Wall Street crash and World War Two inevitably. So this ultimately feels like a precursor to the kitchen sink dramas of the 1960s and even TV soaps like the British, long-running British TV soap Coronation Street, and then like some EastEnders after that. Albeit in a lavish Technicolor format that lends it some realism while certainly being a rarity, given this isn't a high budget fantasy like The Wizard of Oz, which was released only 5 years prior to this. So colour films were still quite a rarity at this point in film history. So not only to give this a colour film during World War II, but also make it a colour film about something dramatic, realistic, not with any spectacle or anything like that, like say Wizard of Oz, is a big deal, quite frankly. And the plot is also highly engaging as we follow the lives of our characters over the course of some 2 decades, which is thanks to both the great cast and the well-written script. It is also well-paced, the primarily singular setting of the house is used effectively, the cinematography is on point, and it hits home with its themes and the situations, good or bad, that our characters find themselves in. So overall an excellent film, 4.5 out of 5. Much preferred this to the first film in the box set, and it's just superb. Great casts, and that Technicolor format really does lend it realism, like I said, as it doesn't feel detached being in black and white and such. And the 1080p presentation that this has also looks really rather great. No issues with the picture or the sound quality at all. And we also got This Happy Breed and Appreciation interview with Professor Melanie Williams, author of David Lean from 2025, restoration comparison featurette, original theatrical trailer, re-release trailer, and still gallery on top of all of that. So this is certainly the kind of film that I was hoping to be getting from this box set, because David Lean has done classics before that I've already talked about, like Lawrence of Arabia and Summertime, and but for my money, this is actually better than both of those films. So I'm really surprised that even this early on, only his second film, technically his first film as a sole director, because the previous film was also directed alongside Noel Coward, and David Lean really pulled it out of the bag with this film. So hopefully he continues that with the next few films. So but nonetheless, if you have seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.